Welcome back to the Reddit Decade Oscars, and I'm your host, Dylan McKercher, aka user Dilly32, and day 4 is here, and today we sway away from technical awards and check out some of our full-length features. However, before that, we have another new category to look at. Up first, we will see what title sequences caught the eye of everyone this last decade.
This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Feel the earth move and then hear my heart burst again. For this is the end. I've drowned and dreamt this moment, so overdue I owe them.
of my zone. I had to get out all alone and figure it out on my own. And I know what I really want now. Can't stop me, can't break me. But don't kill me, don't make me. Shoot for the stars, no safety. And now I see clear in HD. Gotta go hard, gotta go hard. I ain't got time to wait. I ain't got time. I gotta go high, gotta go high. I gotta elevate, I gotta elevate. They wanna fight, they wanna fight. I'm just gonna let them hate, I'm just gonna let them hate. I gotta go high, gotta go high. I gotta elevate, I gotta elevate. You gotta choose a side, you gotta choose a side. You gotta pick, you gotta do what's right. Or you gonna lose the fight. You gotta go hard, choose a side.
Well, I think this is a super controversial thing. Our winner was La La Land, but La La Land really doesn't have title cards, as you saw. However, it takes our award for best title sequence, and in the comments on Reddit, people were stating that Another Day in the Sun is La La Land's title sequence. And however, I personally disagree since there are no title cards, but this seems really amazing and personally one of my favorites in the film as a whole, so let's check it out one more time.
Called me to be on that screen and live inside each scene.
Without a nickel to my name, hopped a bus, here I came. I could be brave or just insane. We'll have to see.
'Cause maybe in that sleepy town, he'll sit one day, the lights are down, he'll see my face and think of how he used to know me.
Find these girls, I'm reaching for the heights.
Alright, I kind of lied. We have one more technical award, which is Best Visual Effects, and this is a really important one, and I have a hot take before we get into it that pertains to a film this last decade. But Cats' visual effects aren't that bad. I know there's a big thing on Reddit a few weeks ago about how bad Cats is and the butthole cut and all that stuff, but the execution wasn't that bad. I mean, just look at McCavity right here. Y'all snubbed this brilliantly bad performance for voiceover, which got me a little heated, but our nominees were really good. With that being said, good visual effects can make or break a movie, as we saw with Cats. It kind of broke the movie. But these 5 don't only make it, but blow you away.
And this spins out into a giant disk around the central sphere. And as it whirls in towards the center, the gas gets hotter and hotter. And this thing, the accretion disk around it, shines brilliantly. And then we found that if you then render this whole thing, you visualize it all through this extraordinary gravitational lens, the gravity twists this glowing disk of gas into weird shapes, and you get this extraordinary sort of rainbow of fire across the top of the black hole.
And I saw this disk wrap up over the black hole and under the black hole. I'd known it intellectually, but knowing it intellectually is completely different than seeing it, than feeling it.
We had determined when we started down this road that if it didn't look like something that would be comprehensible to the audience, we would have to manipulate it in some way. But what we found was, as long as we didn't change the point of view too much of the camera position, we could get some very understandable tactile imagery from those equations. They were constantly surprising. Spoke to the maxim that, truth can be stranger than fiction.
We're going to write several technical papers about this. One aimed at the astrophysics community, and then something for the computer graphics community, saying, here are some things that we've discovered about gravitational lensing by rapidly spinning black holes that we never knew before. So this collaboration isn't over until we've given some sense of the things that we've learned.
I don't think there was really a question here. Blade Runner 2049 returns to the forefront, winning its second award out of 3. Pretty successful for a film that didn't even show up in that many nominations in its own year. Moving along to a field a lot of people slept on, however offer some of the year's best films. This is the Best International Film category, which recently had its winner sneak into the Best Picture conversation in this award show, but often finds itself snubbed for Best Picture. So let's check out some of the decade's best from around the world.
Anne?
Mais tu fais quoi? Tu avais laissé l'eau couler.
Dis donc, qu'est-ce qui t'arrive? Tu es complètement folle? C'est une blague?
Pardon?
C'est une plaisanterie ou... Ça se veut une plaisanterie ou quoi?
Quelle plaisanterie? Je ne comprends rien. Sur quel ton tu me parles? Qu'est-ce qui te prend?
Écoute, on arrête ce jeu. C'est pas drôle.
Mais quel jeu, bon Dieu? Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Τα πιο δημιουργικά χρόνια για έναν άντρα είναι 30 έως 40. Τα πιο δημιουργικά χρόνια για μια γυναίκα είναι 20 έως 30. Ένα παιδί είναι έτοιμο να φύγει από το σπίτι του όταν
πέσει ο δεξιός κινόδοντας.
ή ο αριστερός δεν έχει σημασία. Μόνο τότε ο οργανισμός είναι έτοιμος να αντιμετωπίσει όλους τους κινδύνους που παραφυλάνε. Για να φύγουμε από το σπίτι και να είμαστε ασφαλείς έξω, πρέπει να πάρουμε το αυτοκίνητο. Πότε είμαστε έτοιμοι να μάθουμε να οδηγούμε?
Όταν ξαναβγεί ο δεξιός κινόδοντας. Ή ο αριστερός, δεν έχει σημασία.
Μαμά, τι είναι μουνή?
Πού την είδες αυτή τη λέξη?
Την είδα σε μια θήκη πάνω στη συσκευή που βλέπουμε το βίντεο.
Μουνή είναι η μεγάλη λάμπα. Παράδειγμα. Το μουνί έσβησε και το δωμάτιο βυθίστηκε στο σκοτάδι.
어머님, 제가 아까 미술심리학, 미술치료 쪽으로도 공부 중이라고 말씀드렸죠?
네네.
다송이한테 무슨 일이 있었나요, 1학년 때? 솔직히 말씀을 드리면 제가 다송이를 맡을 수 있을지 없을지 판단을 하려면 그 부분을 꼭 짚고 넘어가야 될 것 같아요.
근데 지금 갑자기 말씀을 드리기가 좀 어쩌죠?
괜찮습니다. 보통 그림 우측하단 이쪽 부분을 스키조프레니아 존이라고 해서 신경정신과적 징후가 잘 드러나는 곳으로 보거든. 여기도 보세요. 이런 독특한 형태를 그려놨죠, 다송이가.
아, 네. 저거 똑같은 거. 저거 그거죠?
아, 네, 맞습니다. 같은 존의 비슷한 형태, 이제는 보이시죠?
나는 저 나성이 그림을 밥 먹을 때마다 매일 봤는데 제가 생판 아무것도 모르고 그죠?
진정하세요. 침착하자.
Mire cómo ve esta.
¿Cómo es?
¿Está bien? ¿Te gusta, Cleo? Está bonita. ¿En cuánto me la va a dejar? No, pero con descuento de cliente antiguo. Ay, déjeme ir a preguntar a la patrona, ahorita vengo. Aquí compramos el mueble para el cuarto de Toño y Paco, que ahora está en el de Sofía y Pepe. بده به من اونو توی چند تا پیش دستی بیار نترس هیچی نمیشه
مرسی من نمیخوام
خیلی ممنون شما فردا پس فردا هر موقع شکایتتون رو پس گرفتین تو دادسرا همون لحظه ما به شما این 3 تا چک رو میدیم.
خدا پدرتونم بیامرزه.
حجت جان پاش کاغذ قلم بیار همه حرفا رو بنویسیم امضا کنم.
بلند شو.
من فقط یه چیزی بگم قبلش.
زلوات بفرستین تمومش کنیم بره.
نه من اون که حرف زدم پاش خواهش میکنم. نه من فقط میخوام خانم ایشون تشریف بیارن با دخترم در حضور این 2 نفر آدم میخوام یه چیزی بگم. مرسی خانم.
There ain't no question who's winning this one. The film snagged multiple nominations outside this category, including a Best Picture nomination, which is Parasite, which snagged a whopping 70% of the vote.
가만히 있어봐. 응? 야, 어디서 그 냄새가 나는데?
뭔 냄새?
김 기사님 스멜.
김 기사? 난 잘 모르겠는데.
진짜? 당신도 알 텐데. 은은하게 차 안에 퍼지는 냄새인데 그 뭐라 그래야 되냐 그거.
노인 냄새.
아니야 그런 거 아니야. 뭐야 그거 그 오래된 무말랭이 냄새? 아니다 그 행주 삶을 때 나는 냄새 뭐 있지 그런 걸 합시다. 아무튼 그 양반 전반적으로 말이나 행동이 선을 넘을 듯 말 듯 하면서도 결국엔 절대 선을 안 넘거든. 그건 좋아. 인정.
그래.
근데 냄새가 선을 넘지 냄새가. 씨. 차 뒷재료로 존나게 넘어 냄새가. 씨.
뭔 냄새길래?
몰라. 아무튼 뭐 말로 설명하기 힘들고. 가끔 그 지하철 타면 나는 냄새 있어. 그런 거랑 비슷해.
몰라. 난 너무 오래돼서 지하철 타본 지.
지하철 타는 분들 특유의 냄새가 있거든.
Closing out day 4, we have the best documentary feature. And while everyone is in quarantine watching The Last Dance, which will probably win in 2021, we have some of the decade's best, which you should definitely check out after that ends.
Lebih hot. Ya, suka saya. Cuci mata. Sehat buat Indonesia.
Nikmati ya pemandangan gue ya.
1, 2, 3. Lagi. 1, 2, 3.
So I went to Los Angeles in about spring 2006, and I rang the only person I knew in Los Angeles and asked them if they could help me. And they said, well, there's this French guy, he's the cousin of Space Invader, and he knows where all the best walls are in LA. He can help you out.
Circumstances had conspired to bring Terry face to face with the notoriously secretive artist.
It was magic that this person let me film. I felt like I had the piece that will finish the puzzle.
And then you drive up off the left foot into the thumb press. That's the worst hold on the entire route, so you get maybe half your thumb on the hold. Then you roll your 2 fingers over the thumb, switch your feet, left foot stems out to this really bad sloping black foothold. Switch your thumbs. And then reach out left to a big sloping bread loaf type hold that feels kind of grainy. From there, either karate kick or double dyno to an edge on the opposite wall. In some ways, it makes more sense to do the big 2-handed jump because you're jumping to a good edge, so there's actually something to catch. But the idea of jumping without a rope seems completely outrageous. If you miss it, that's that.
The idea that I had was to prove the system in place to test athletes was bullshit. When I started on this, I certainly didn't know what it was going to lead to. I had Gregory. He had helped me dope.
You would like to beat doping test?
Gregory, the Moscow scientist I've shown you, who did all the testing for Sochi.
He was going to test my samples through his WADA lab in Moscow.
I was helping to facilitate one of the most elaborate doping ploys in sport history.
Wait. Okay, let's back up 1 sec here. Were you the mastermind that cheated the Olympics?
Yes.
And that set off this whole chain of events.
Today, the World Anti-Doping Agency suspended Russia's sports drug testing lab.
Hello?
available West LA, screaming woman, 360 North Rockingham Avenue. Female we heard screaming over the phone in West LA, code to high incident 1376, RD 813.
When you hear a call come out and the 911 operator puts out on the call that she can hear the woman being beaten in the background, that's serious. When I got there, I saw an electronic buzzer system, so I pushed the button. Almost simultaneously, a tall female blonde came running out of the bushes. She's wearing nothing but a bra and sweatpants covered in mud. And she kept yelling, "He's gonna kill me, he's gonna kill me."
And in a close race, OJ Made in America tops the votes, winning the award over Free Solo. The juice is loose, and on the broadcast, he has found his way to gold.
All right, you can do that seated there.
You could hear a pin drop. OJ was initially seated, putting on the first glove.
I'm handing Mr. Simpson the left glove from Rockingham.
And right when it was clear it did not fit, OJ goes into Naked Gun mode. He stands up and shows his hand, and that's when he's now okay.
Mr. Simpson seems to have a problem placing the glove on his hand.
The guy's an actor, for God's sakes.
And with that, we close day number 4. We saw some amazing clips, experienced some surprise wins, and most importantly, we all gathered for the past month to discuss something we love, movies. Check back tomorrow as we dive into the acting categories on the Reddit Decade Oscars. And I'm your host, Dylan McKercher, signing off.